Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Welcome to the newcomers. I hope you like what you see. And if so, please do subscribe, like, share, comment. Give it those thumbs up. It's important to circulate the video. And don't forget to hit the bell notification. We are going to create this heart today. Now I've did in this color because I wanted to be basically all year long. I mean, any color is all year long, but I have things that match this color. You can do it in red since it's Valentine. And this will be a mini little pillow. You could use it on the bed. You could use it on the couch. You could use this type of pattern basically for a lot of stuff. You can use it to stitch it onto pillows if you'd like for decoration. To certain tablecloths. You can stitch that onto tablecloths too. You can use it for so many different things, of course. So I've been asked to create, if I can create a heart, because some people, they have red thread and they'd like to have hearts. So I said, sure, why not? And so I've created this one, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Very simple, easy to do. And if you want it bigger, to create bigger pillows out of it, then you need to use thicker thread. I would say 8-ply. I have this is 6-ply, and the yellow and black is a 4-ply, because I'm still waiting on thread to arrive. But that's why I didn't create it on the 8. So it will be a little mini pillow. You can do the two sides of this pillow with the flower, or the back part just simple with the cream, and have the front only with the flower. Or if you wish, no flower at all. It's up to you. You can play with the colors. You can use it in red, any other color you wish for. And I hope you're going to enjoy this tutorial. So thank you, everybody. This is 100% cotton. Like I said, 6-ply, and the yellow and black is 4-ply. Needle number 3, and you'll need a pair of scissors. Let's get started, everyone. Thank you so much for all your support and your beautiful comments. Thank you. I'm very humble and grateful for it. Let's get started, people. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create that magic ring. I'm starting off by the flower. So I'll be having flowers on both sides. So that means the pillow can be faced both sides. We'll still have that same, on the wrong needle, that same effect. But like I said, you don't have to use flower if you don't want to, or you can just do one. So inside of the magic circle, we are going to do 16 double crochet, and that includes the 3 chain that we went up. Just pull here a bit. So we're going to do the 16 double crochet. You get to the end and you close it up with the slip stitch on the 3rd space up here. I'll meet you at the end. So we've reached the end, 16 double crochet. I'm just going to pull onto my string here. We're going to come in the 3rd space up here, and we're going to close it in with the slip stitch. Now we're going 1, 2, 3 chain going up. On the same space, we're going to create 3 more. So we're going to have a total of 4 double crochet on the same space. You would turn around to the back, and you go up 3 chain again. You're going to leave your, did I create 4? No, I didn't. Created 3. Okay, so we have to do 4. And also, people, always look ahead the video before creating any piece, not only on my channel, but anybody else's channel, because we as humans can make that mistake, and if we can correct it, we will. If not, then we delete the whole video and restart again. But if we're too far up, we're not going to delete the whole video. It's too many stitches, too much work. So we'll correct the errors. So it's always best to look ahead the video before starting any piece. Also up top in the right hand corner, there's 3 little dots. You can click on there, go to settings, and you can slow down the video as you like. Okay, so we go up 3 chain, we turn to the back, and we're going to leave it on the needle. And we go to the next space and create another double crochet. So we're going to have 4 double crochets here too, like that. So you'll have 4 on the needle, and then you pull it out all at once. You're going to do 1, 2, and 3 chain. You're going to skip 1 space. You're going to go into the next space. So you're going to do a double crochet. You're going to repeat again on the same space, 4 double crochet, all in the same space. Turn to the back, go up 3 chain, leave your thread on the needle. So that means 4 double crochet incomplete. And slip stitch all at once. Turn to the front, 1, 2, and 3, chain again. Skip 1 space. You're going to go into the next space. You're going to create the 4 double crochets in the same space again. Now we're supposed to have 8 of these paddle flowers, if you want to call them. Turn your work. 1, 2, and 3. And again, 2, 3, and 4 incomplete double crochet. Close it at once. Also, I'd like to mention you can make a table runner with this by doing this one and attach on the edge here, heart to heart. I might end up doing that, who knows. I always change ideas, so I might just end up doing that way. I'll see once I'm done. So skip 1 into the next one. I think it's a pretty good idea. I mean, you can pretty much do whatever you want once the pattern is created, you know. You can play around with it. So you skip 1 space, and again you do your 4 double crochets on the same space. Turn around, 1, 2, 3 chain. We're going to do 3 more double crochets incomplete. And this is also good for plate mat, if you want to use it as a plate mat. So slip stitch. I mean, you can do a lot of things with it, you know. The ideas is there. 1, 2, and 3. And then skip, and then continue on. So you need to have 8 of these. So continue yours, I'll continue mine. And I'll meet you at the end. If you're changing thread, then you cut your thread because we're going into the black. So we're reaching the end. Just want to make sure that you know where you're going to put it. And you're going to come here where you started the first chain. Of course, my stitch is always extremely tight, so it's always harder for me to get it in, but it has to go in, right? Sometimes when it won't go in with a thicker needle, it'll go in with a smaller needle. So, okay, so we pretty much did that. Yeah, tidy up. I have my thinner needle here, and I like to knot all my pieces so nothing comes apart. So you'd go inside any loop and just give it a knot, and you're sure that nothing is going to come out. Then you cut your excess, pull on your string, and go through some of the loops back here. Get your string through it. It's going to be nice and secure, like that. And of course, I like to knot everything, so give it a knot here too. And pull through it again, just to hide where you have knotted, and cut the excess off. And just fix it up a bit. And there it is, perfect. going to start with the black now. So you pretty much do your slip stitch knot. You can grab any of where the 3 chains are. And we're going to make it square. So to make it square, we need to do 2 groups. So you go up 2 chain with the single we locked in makes 3. And we're going to do 2 groups of 3 double crochet with 2 chain separation in the middle on each corner. So we have 3. So now we're going to do, just pull here a bit, hide my thread, 2 chain. I know it's black, it's kind of hard to see, but I'm explaining, so you shouldn't have difficulty. So on the same space, we're going to do another group of 3 double crochet. Okay, so you have 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 3 double crochet. 1, 2 chain separation and into the next space where we have the 3 chain. And here we're only going to do 3 double crochet because we need to make this square. 2 chain. Now we're making the other corner here. So again, 2 groups of double crochet. So 3 double crochet, 2 chain separation, and on the same space, double crochet again. So we're going to have another 3 double crochets here. And this is your second corner. 2 chain into the next space. We're going to do only 3 double crochets because this is the side. 2 chain, and we're doing the third corner. So 2 groups of 3 double crochet with 2 chain separation, 1, 2, and 3 more inside of the same space. Another double crochet. So now you got your 2 groups of 3, 2 chain separation, and 3 more. So we're on our side again. So 2 chain coming into the side of the square, 3 double crochet, and we're doing 2 chain the last corner. So again, 2 groups of 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet, 2 and 3. This thread is just show you here because I lost the one on the black ladybug. It's Portuguese thread from Portugal, 100% cotton. Okay, so 1, 2 chain, and we're on our side, so we're doing the last 3 double crochets, and then you can cut your thread. 2 and 3, 2 chain, and we're going to close it on the third space up here where we first started with the slip stitch. So now we have our 4 corners. Cut your thread, slip stitch through it, go into some of the spaces and make your knot to make sure that nothing comes apart, especially when you're gonna wash it. You don't want it to fall apart. So cut your excess thread that you don't need. And I'm going into the cream 6 ply. Put this black away. Okay, so we're going to continue on the square, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows for this square. So you're going to slip stitch knot. You're going to go in the corner. Try to hide my thread while I'm going to be at it. So I'm going to do a double crochet here, see if I can hide it from the top. You can do it from the bottom with a single crochet, whatever way works for you. And 3 more. So the corners are always going to have the 2 groups of 3 double crochet with 2 chain separation and another group on the same space of double crochet. And make sure that I can hide whatever I have left over of thread here, and 3, and whatever is not hidden, then you can cut it. Okay, 1 chain separation. And why do I say 1? Because this is a 6 ply, it's thicker, so automatically the chain is bigger. The 4 ply is thinner, so we do 2, so I can match up at least the squares. So in here, we're on the side, we're going to do 3 double crochet, 1 chain separation. So we're extending. We first started with a group of 3 double crochets. Now we're going to have a group of 2 double crochets on the sides, right? We started with 1, and now we're going to have 2. 1 chain. We're in the corner again. So we're going to do the 2 groups of 3 double crochet, 2 chain. Now obviously here you do the 2 chain because the thread is thicker. We need to keep going and adding those 2 groups here on the corner. So 1 chain, we're on the side, so we're going to create the 2 groups separated by 1 chain. So 3 double crochet, 1 chain, next space, another 3 double crochet. I think a lot of you should know how to make a square by now. 1 space, we're on the corner again, so we're going to do the 2 groups. Three double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. 1 chain. Coming into the next square and doing 3 double crochet, 1 chain, next square. My thread is like flying everywhere. So another double crochet, 1 chain, come into the corner. This is the last corner. And we're doing 3 double crochet, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. 1 chain, come into the corner, not the corner, the sides. Sorry about that. So 3, 1 chain, and 3 more. We are going to do 1 chain, and we're going to close it up on the third space up here with a slip stitch like that. Okay, we're going to walk to the middle. I'm going to go in the center here just because I don't want an outside lining. and then you come in and do your single. So pretty much the stitch stays the same and there's no outside lining on it. So 2 chain, we're going to create the corners. So the corners stay always the same. We're just going to extend on the sides. So 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. 1 chain, and into the next square and create the 3 double crochet. So we are extending the squares going up, 1 chain, and into the next double crochet. So 3. And then again, you get to the corner, you got to do the same group. So continue yours. We got 6 rows of this to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do your 6 rows and I'll meet you at the end of the 6th row. Okay, you guys, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got the 6 rows. We're going to cut our thread because we need to work in the center of the square. I'm just going to bring my thread here to the middle. Now I ran out of my big comb thread, but lucky for me I had the small combs, so I had to use 2 small combs on the same color to make a 6. Was very fortunate enough that I had the small combs for this because I was using a big comb for this one. Okay, so now, so you see here you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you got 8 squares here, right? You have to count. So if you count the squares, you have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you have 7 groups of double crochet. You need to come in the middle, so you need to come on the 4th one. So you're going to have 3 on one side and 3 on the other, and you know that you are on the center. So we're going to slip stitch knot. We're going to count 1, 2, 3 on your 4th one. To a little bit closer. So on your 4th one of the groups, 1, 2, 3, and 4, we are going to do a double crochet. Try to hide my thread. We need to do 6, so we're going to do 2 on the same space. Of course, it's always harder to work with 2 threads, but I don't have a choice at this point. So 2 more on the middle. That's 4. And then 2 double crochets here at the end. I'm trying to hide my thread as I go. So you're going to end up with 6. Okay, so now we are going to do actually, let's restart this again. See, that's why it's always good to look ahead, because I have to start attaching it to the side. So slip stitch knot, sorry. And we're going to do, okay, a single here. Do it this way. Try to hide our thread. 2 chain. Now, you're going to come in the middle of this one here, and you're going to bring your stitch on the side, and then you're going to do another double crochet. So you can do 1 chain here to be more comfortable, and then you're going to do another crochet on the same space because you need that to make that circle, you need to have it attached already here on the middle of this one. Okay, so then in the middle of the double crochet, we're going to do 2 more. We have to have a total of 6, so nothing changes, just that attachment there. On the last one, we're going to do 2 double crochet, and we need to attach it also. So we're going to attach it here on the middle, slip stitch. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'll show you here. So we are here, okay? And then we do 3 going up, and we need to attach it on the next middle. Because in the next row, we're going to do 2 on each space. So you have it here. So I'm going to do 2 chain and not 3. I'm going to attach it on the third one. Like that. Turn your work. And we're going to do on the same space another double crochet. So we're going to have 2 on the same space. Next space, 2 double crochet. Next space, 2 double crochet. Next space, 2 double crochet. And next space, 2 double. You're going to have a total of 12 on this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and your 12 on the same space, and you're going to attach it here on the corner, slip stitch. So now you got your 12 in. Again, 1, 2 chain. We're going to come to the middle of the next one. Now, if you're more comfortable on doing a single, go ahead. Doesn't change anything on the pattern. So we're going to do another double crochet here on the same space. Of course, turn your work around. And now this time, we're going to do 2 together, 1 alone. See if I can get it right. 2 together, 1 alone, 2 together, 1 alone on each space. So we have 2 together, we started off, and 1 alone, double crochet. Next space, 2 double crochet together. Next space, 1 alone. Next space, 2 double crochet together. Next space, 1 alone. 2 double crochet together. Next space, 1 alone. 2 together. Next space, 1 alone. 2 together. Reminder that what we're doing here, we need to do it on the other side too. Whatever side you want to use. You want to use this side, you can, or this side you can. It doesn't change anything. So all you have to do is rewind and follow it again the same way when you're starting the next side, because we have to have 2 sides in order to create that heart. So 1 alone, and the last one, 2 together. Now, coming to our first slip stitch. 1, 2, and 3. 2, sorry. We're going to come in and attach it now here on the third space. Slip stitch, turn our work. Now we are in 2, 3. So now we're going to do 2 together and 2 alone. Next space double crochet. So now we have 2 alone. Next space 2 together. And next space 1 alone. 2 together. Not 1 alone, sorry, 2 alone. Thank God I repeat myself, so I know I made a mistake. Next space 2 together. And next space 1 alone. And next space 1 alone. So continue all the way to the end. Okay, so we finished doing our third row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Our fourth row, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we did the 2 together. And we're going to attach it on the last one here. Like that. 2 chain. And we're going to go into the middle of the next one. Close it up, turn your work. And we're going to repeat the same thing again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on our fifth row. 2 together. 2 together. 2 alone. So again. 2 together. And 2 alone. And we're going to proceed this way until we reach the end. So 2 together, 2 alone. 1 more in here. 2 together. And 2 alone. And then 2 together again. Double crochets. So continue yours until the end. Okay, so we finished this one. And now we are going to go into, I'm going to close it up over here. Exactly the same thing as we have here on this side. So we've closed up 1, 2, and we go into the middle of this one. Whoops. Turn around. And we're going to proceed the same way, 2 together, 1 alone. So I'm going to put another one on the same space, so we have our 2 already. And 2 alone. And 2 together. And 2 alone. 2 together. So proceed the same way all the way to the end. So we finished our last one here. Okay, just want to clear with you. With the middle one we started from the pattern, we count, let's say the last row on the square. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we did 7 rows. We're going to start our 8th row. So, and this pattern takes 8 rows, like this oval. So do 3 chain and tie it on the last one here, okay, on the corner. And this row is only 1% per space. Okay, so next space, double crochet. So this row is only 1 per space. Next space, double crochet, and proceed until the end. I'll meet you at the end. So we're at the end, and now we're going to close it here on the first one, right next to the middle, like that. Now you cut your thread, because we need to do the other angle, the other side of the square, the same way as we just finished doing the half moon, if you want to call it. So you can rewind and redo, follow the instructions, and do the same thing as we just finished doing, because there's no point in me recording the same thing again. It takes too much space on my cell phone, and it's repeatedly the same weight, so there's nothing to it. Okay, so we have one. Now we need to do, back it up here, we need to do this side now, whatever side you're working on. Are you this side? Okay, so I'm going to continue mine, and I'll meet you at the end once I finish doing my side also. Okay, so I finished doing my sides. I ended up with 51 double crochet on my last row. So even if you're missing a few, just add 2 on whatever space in between. And if you have too much, then just cut down 1 or so until you have 51. So no big issue there. It doesn't change anything on your pattern, okay? Because it can happen that you could have missed a stitch or so. So we're going to proceed with the yellow now, okay? I'm going to grab the tip of my heart, because I'm going to start by the tip. And inside of the center, I'm going to do the 2 groups of the double crochet. So 3 double crochet, and 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet, like that. So I'm at the tip of the heart, okay? I'm at the end here, okay? The tip. Now 2 chain, we're going to come and create 3 double crochet inside of the space here, 2 chain separation, next square 3 double crochet, 2 chain, next square 3 double crochet, 2 chain, next square 2 and 3, 2 chain, next square, 3, 2 chain, 2 and 3, 2 chain, and 2, and next square. Okay, so not counting the edge, but we're going to count only the 3. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And your 9th one will end up right on the middle of the attachment of the curve. Okay, so you have to have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then your 2 chain. And then you'd come right on the center and create your 3. Just like that. And 2 chain. We're going to skip 1. So we have 1, 2. Actually, this one will be here, so we skip this one. We're going into the next one. 1, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet, 2 chain, skip 1, and we're doing groups of 3 by skipping 1 and 2 chain separation. 1, 2, skip 1, sorry. Where am I going with 2? I'm so used to skipping 2s on my patterns. Guess it becomes a habit, right? 1, 2, skip 1, the next one. Okay. Counting from where the division of the square and the half moon, right on the middle, we count 12 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. You're going to do your 2 chain, and you're going to skip 1, 2. Go on the 3rd one, and we're going to do another double crochet next to it, and another double crochet, another double crochet, and in the middle here another double crochet, and in the middle of the square here. So you're going to have 2, 4, 6, 2 chain. You're going to do 1 in the middle here, you're going to do 1 in the middle here on the next space, 3, next space 4, next space 5, and next space 6. Two chain. You want to skip 2, 1, 2 on the 3rd one. You're going to continue your groups, and you're supposed to have groups of 3 the same way as we just did, 12 of them until the middle of the square and the half moon. Now we skip 1 and continue on. Two chain, skip 1, and continue on. So your 12 here until here has to be the same thing on this side until the middle should be your 12. So we're reaching almost a corner here. And as you see, we have 2 right on the center. Sorry. Where am I? So we have 2 on the center and 1. So I'm going to grab it to make sure that it ends up the same way. So we skip 1 here. We're going to go right on the center. That means we're going to skip that 1 there and 1 on the center here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then you proceed again the same way. I'll just check here. Okay, actually on the 11th I skipped 2. So go back again just to make sure that they're not too far apart, and 1 in the middle here. So what happens is sometimes it's stitches are not well counted, and it does happen, so we fix it. No biggie, no issue, doesn't change nothing on the pattern. And then 1, 2, and we go back into squares, doing the squares, and we have to have the same amount. I believe it's 8 groups of 3 until the edge of the heart. So it's all groups of double crochet and 2 separation, just like we did on the other side. And then you can cut your thread if you're changing colors. I'm going to cut my thread and go into the black. I'm on my last one. Hopefully I have my 8 in there. And 2 separation, and we're going to close it in on the 3rd place on your last one. So just recap that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the middle piece. So if I count by the middle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So perfect. That's counting right on the middle of the split. It's 9. If not counting, it's 8 from here to the edge. Cut your thread, and we're going to proceed with the black. Okay, you guys, so we are going to start on the black. So we do our slip stitch knot. I'm going to start again at the end. Very fast and easy to do. So we're going to go on our, let me just check here, make sure I have the right. So we're going to do on our first double crochet a single. We're going to go up 2, 1, 2, next space double crochet, next space double crochet. We're going to have a total of 5. So we have 3 on top. Oops, I'm in the wrong one, sorry. Thank God I looked. We're going to have 5 in the on the edge there. So we're going to do on top of the double crochet, restart that again with a single, go up 2 chain, next space, trying to hide my thread already, and next space, so that's 3. So we are doing on top of the double crochet from the previous row, and we're going to do 2 inside of the separation stitch here. So we're going to have a total of 5. 2 chain, 2 inside on the same space, 1 on top of the double crochet from the previous row, next space, and the last space. Okay, so you're 3 and then 2 inside, 2 chain, 2 inside, and then you're 3. Now one chain separation. We're going into the center of the square here. One chain separation. We're coming into the next square and doing the 2 groups of 3 double crochet with 2 separation. 2 chain and 3 more double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. I hope I wasn't off camera. 1 chain separation into the middle of the next space. 1 chain separation into the middle of the next space, and proceed with your 3 group, 2 chain separation, your 3 group of double crochet. One chain separation into the next space. 1 chain separation into the next space. 2 chain separation and 3 more double crochet inside of the same space. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We're right where the separation is, so 1 chain. Oops, I already did my 1 chain, sorry. So we're doing our 5th one. Two chain separation. One chain separation into the next square. 1 chain separation into the next square. Create your 2 groups of 3 double crochet. Okay, so before we hit the center here, we're supposed to have 10 of these groups, counting not the middle one at the edge, but right after. We count from here, not this one. So you're supposed to have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're right at the edge. So we're going to do 1 chain separation. We're going to skip 1, 2 on the 3rd one. I'm going to do double crochet. 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, 4 double crochet, and 5 double crochet. 2 chain, 1 double crochet in here, I wish I had a machine shooting me some thread. Next space, and do 5 on this side too. 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1 chain. We're going to come in the center of the square, 1 chain, next square, and continue to proceed doing your 10 groups of double crochet until the edge of the heart. One chain. So you're going to have 10 on one side and 10 on the other, not counting the edge of the heart nor the top of the heart. Okay, so if your stitch is too tight when you're doing these, then don't do one, do two. It doesn't change anything on the pattern. I'll meet you at the end. So I'm at the end, as you can see, one chain. And we're going to close it on the third spot space on the double crochet with a slip stitch. Now, 1, 2, and 3. Next space. This is the last row, people. Now, for people that are creating the pillows, this is where you can start doing your attachment. Backside with backside, or you can stitch it in here and there, but you can also attach it crocheting in. So you do all the double crochets here and 2 inside. You're going to have a total of 7. And then on the middle, we're going to do 3, and we're doing the peacock. Now, I don't want you to close a single. I want you to close it in as a slip stitch because I don't want it to have a hole here in the middle. If you close it in with a single, you're going to have an opening in the middle, unless you want that. I don't. So 2 inside, and we proceed to double crochet over double crochet. So we're going to have 7 here also. This is the edge of the heart. Just like that. Okay, trying to pull my thread here. Now, no stitch separation. You come into where the single crochet is. And again, let me just check if I did all of them. Sometimes I forget. I create them, but it's so much that I forget. Okay, so we are going to do on top of the other ones. So now we're going to have 5 double crochets. I'm always off camera. Let me just fix the camera here a bit so I don't have to have you off camera. 3. Inside we're going to do 2. So that's 5. 3 chain. And we're doing the peacock, close it with the slip stitch. And again, 2 inside and double crochet over double crochet. Into where we have our single with a single. So this is pretty much what you're going to do all the way around on all of them until the end. Going to the next group, double crochet over double crochet. Three, and then do your picot with a slip stitch, and then create 2 inside again. So like I said, you can use it as pillow, you can use it as a table runner, you can use it as plate mat. I mean, you can do so many things with it. It's all up to you what you would like to have it on. I'm going to continue mine and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, guys, so pretty much arrived at the end. You would just slip stitch and you cut your thread. Now, if you want to make a table runner, just back it up here. Very simple. You would just go to the middle where you have your picot there. Stretch this so I don't lose this. And you would attach it on the other picot here, and you'd have your table runner. Anyway, so I'm going to do reveal shots at the end. Or like I said, if you want the pillow, then you pretty much turn it to the back part with back part. And you would have, with your, when you're doing your last row, your last stitch, you would attach it on the picots, and you would have had your pillow created and left either a space up top or in the bottom to fill in your inside. So very simple. I will have the reveal shot at the end, and I will have a little video to display it as different ways you can use it, and gives you an idea how you would like to create this piece. Okay, so again, thank you so much everybody for being part of this journey, of this tutorial. I hope you liked my design, my creation, and my ideas. Let me know on the feedback on the comment section. Please do share, give it those thumbs up. It is very important. And for the ones that are creating pieces, please do subscribe, because I know you are. I can see it on my program that there's people creating it. I have like 30% subscribers that are creating and 70% that are not subscribers that are creating. And I'm glad you are creating. I'm very happy and excited. But I would be more happy and excited if you did subscribe, because it does help the channel to be more recognized. So thank you so much, everybody. Please stay safe and God bless until the next tutorial. Bye-bye, everyone.